Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would show you how I do my soft glam, super easy soft glam. I am just toning my face, just prepping my skin before putting on a layer of makeup. And I did break out, guys. It is that week before the time of the month and it is just not treating me right. Now I'm going to be using the Benefit Total Moisture Moisturizer, and I'm mostly going to be applying this around my cheek area because I do not want too much oily stuff on my forehead. So I'm just going to blend that out, and then whatever excess I have I'll apply on my forehead, but just not too much product because my breakouts, they be stressing me out. Now I'm using my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, and I'm just going to be applying this where I have the most pores, so on my cheeks, around my nose, and I'm also going to be applying this on my blemishes to just really smooth everything out. Now I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I really want to try something different. If you guys have any recommendations on face primers, then leave them down below. I feel like this one gets the job done, but it just isn't wowing me anymore. But anyways, I'm just gonna apply that on the rest of my face. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and I actually grabbed the wrong shade. Good thing I realized, but my actual shade is 240N. Now this is a very dewy foundation, so if you do have oily skin, I probably wouldn't recommend this for you. I definitely will stick to my NARS Sheer Glow. That is my ride or die, and I think it works well for lots of different skin types. And I'm just gonna make sure to blend this out on my face. I do not want too many layers. I want this to probably be about a layer and a half. You can already tell the difference. It looks so nice, but I just want it to be a very thin, soft layer on the skin. Don't want to look like a cake face. Now I'm using my MAC contour kit that I have here, and I'm going to be applying this pretty high on my cheekbones. This will give me a very lifted effect. Now remember to push the product up and not down. If you do it down, then it's going to bring down that cheekbone. I'm also going to be applying it around my forehead and on my jawline to really get that defined look. And I am also applying this down the bridge of my nose because we are gonna snatch the nose, you know, get your girl a rhinoplasty. Now blend. I'm gonna blend like there's no tomorrow because I do not want any lines. So I'm just making sure to really blend that cream contour all over my face. Now I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer in this shade, I believe Soleil. I could be saying that wrong. Now I'm going to be patting this onto the cream contour before blending it out, because if you just start blending it out with the cream, that's where it starts getting muddy. So remember, pat and then blend. Now I'm using my Maybelline concealer in the shade Light. I'm just applying that under my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and then my chin as well. Now my trick to getting snatched is using an even lighter shade of concealer, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm applying this in the inner corner and then stretching this out on the side of my eye, and this will give me a very snatched and lifted effect to my face. As you can see, I am blending my concealer down the sides of my nose. This will help with contour later on. Now I'm using my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to be setting my under eye and anywhere that I highlighted with the concealer. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I get the worst smile lines. So I like to press that powder into my smile lines. This way it will kind of decrease, that's a pun right there, decrease. But it will decrease the amount of creasing that you'll get in your smile lines. Now I'm actually going to use my Anastasia powder. I'm using this under my contour. Where this is more of a wider shade, I feel like it will help the contour process a little bit better. So I'm just going to be using that to just clean up everything. And I'm just going to start brushing off the powder that I had just set. Now when you're brushing off, you're also going to be pushing the powder into your skin at the same time. Now I'm using my Morphe Dip Brow Pomade. I think that's what it's called, and this is a good dupe to the Anastasia one. This is in the shade Java. I really like this. It's only $6, so I believe that's like a little bit over a $10 difference from the Anastasia one. I still love the Anastasia one, but if you're balling on a budget, this one is for you. $6 and it's great. Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer, and I'm going to start priming my eyes so that we can start on the eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna finish contouring my nose with the same bronzer shade. I am just putting those two lines down the bridge of my nose, making sure these are very straight. And I'm applying the bronzer on the tip of my nose as well, and then around my nose to create that button nose effect. Now the trick here, guys, is to blend your nose contour. This will make it look that much better, and then you won't look like you have two lines on your face. And this is me loving my new rhinoplasty. Now I'm gonna take that Anastasia setting powder, and I'm setting that under where I contoured my nose. This will really help the whole contouring process and make everything look more defined. Now I'm just taking off that powder that I just set around my nose. Now I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm applying this purposely before my blush because I think it looks better applying this and then having the blush over. I feel like it just melts everything together nicely. I'm using this blush right here from MAC Cosmetics. I'm not sure what shade it is, but I did apply a little bit too much. But it's okay, guys. I blended it out. I fixed it. Now I went ahead and did one eye. This is what our look is supposed to look like. I'm using that same bronzer shade with a fluffy brush and applying that into my crease. Now the trick, guys, to get everything to blend out flawlessly is to hold your brush at the end. This way you will apply less pressure. Now I'm using the shade Churro and applying that on my outer corner and into my crease. I'm going back in with the fluffy brush that I used before and just kind of blending everything out. Now I'm going to use the shade Basic, and I'm applying this to my inner corner about halfway into my eye. And I'm just going to blend out Churro and Basic. Now using this very flat brush, I'm going to use the shade Cheens. This is the darkest shade in the palette, And I'm going to spray it with my Urban Decay setting spray. And this will help it get wet. That way we can use it as eyeliner and have it be a little bit more defined than if we were to apply it dry. Now I'm just gonna wing this eyeliner out. You definitely don't have to, or maybe you can make it a little bit thicker than mine. Regardless, it will look so good. I love how the brown looks with this look. And I'm just using a Q-tip to clean it up because I like my eyeliner very sharp, very fleeky. Now I'm using my Benefits, I almost said Urban Decay, my Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara. And this is just to help prep my lashes for my falsies. Now the falsies I'm using today, unfortunately, I do not have the box, so I don't know what number they are, but I do know that they are from Eylure. Now I do love these lashes, but I would have preferred a little bit more wispy lashes for this look. I just feel like these were wispy, but just not wispy enough. So the wispier the better. I just feel like it really puts the look together. Using that same flat brush with the darker shade on there, I am just applying that on the lash band just to really blend everything together. Now whatever is left on that brush, I'm applying on my bottom lash line. And then I'm using the same churro shade to blend everything out. Now I'm just going to apply mascara to my bottom lashes as well. Now for my lip liner, I'm using my MAC lip liner in the shade Spice. And for my lipstick, I'm also using a MAC lipstick in the shade Half and Half. And this finishes up my look, guys. It's super clean, super natural, but yet glamorous. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.